Hi, and welcome to BetRepublic.com for Monday, April 26th. I'm Jarvis Symes. This is Greg Dempson.
Hello.
NFL Draft is in the books, ready to take one more step towards the season. Today we've got NBA playoff action to talk about. Also a baseball play. We've got no official selections in NBA, Greg, but I've got a baseball play. We'll still run through each game that's going tonight in the NBA. Greg's got an opinion on all three sides. See if it backs up some of your numbers, guys. Let's start things off with Portland and Phoenix. Suns are laying 7. Little bit shaded down from the original number in the first two games, Greg, but they went on the road, had another split up in Phoenix.
Yeah.
This has been a tight series in Portland, so it's 2-2, back home laying 7. What do you think about this matchup?
Well, I make the line, even with Brandon Roy in the lineup, maybe coming in off the bench, Jarvis. I make this line Phoenix 9.5 points, almost 10. So him being in the lineup would be one of the reasons. You know, Phoenix wins if they can push the tempo. They couldn't push the tempo in Game 1. They were able to do so in Games 2 and 3. Those are the two games they won. They couldn't in their Game 4, and they lost. So it's very simple if you're a Phoenix Suns. You got to get Nash. He's got to get that ball up the court quickly. And when they have all these open looks that they had in Game 4, they missed an awful lot of shots. I've got an angle on that too, Jarvis, of a team that shoots a certain percentage. When they shoot badly, they usually can come back and bounce back, okay?
Right.
They shot 42% in Game 4, and they were 6 out of 23 from three-point range, which is below their season average by quite a bit. Nash didn't have a spectacular game either. There's also a system on this game. It's 87 and 44, backing the home team the last 5 years, 17 and 9 ATS this year, Jarvis. So
opinion on the Suns, but strong numbers to back it up.
Strong numbers to back it up, and a power rating number that's more than fair at laying 7. You know, if they win and they push the game, the total will probably go over 2. But I have a top opinion on the Phoenix Suns minus 7 points in this game.
Okay, let's talk about Orlando. They've got a chance to bump Charlotte from the playoffs with a straight sweep. You kind of said you'd like Charlotte to maybe win one game max in this series.
Yeah.
It's do or die time right now, Greg.
That's why I'm not playing the game tonight.
Right.
You know, like it just you never want to mail one in because you know the people are thinking the road team's not going to lose this game to get the gate at home in Game 5. You know, you've got the pedal to the metal. You want to sweep them. You've got time off. This time of the year, players get injured. They're hurt. They're tired. You know, 3-0 stranglehold, despite the fact that Howard's played 82 out of 144 minutes in this series because he's been in foul problems. They've got 3 guys that go for the Bobcats. So like we said, Jarvis, if you've got 2 fouls and the other player B has 2 and player C has 2, they're divided up evenly, whereas if he gets into Howard gets into foul trouble with 3, they've got to sit him for a portion of these games.
Right.
So that's why his minutes are down. But even without him and Carter is 0 for 12 from three-point land, they're still winning, you know, and covering in this series.
They've got playoff experience too.
They
last year they were.
I think that if anyone's going to take Cleveland out from the eastern side, it will be this team. I make the line 5.5, 5.7 almost, you know, so you're getting line value. The road team's favored by 4 in this spot. So I have an opinion on this game, Jarvis, on the Magic. Hate to lay points on the road, but I have an opinion on the Magic.
13 of 15, Magic has taken over Charlotte in this series. Looks like it could be the door for them tonight. Atlanta laying 2 points against Milwaukee. Hawks lead this series 2-1. Milwaukee lucky to have gotten that one win considering the absence of Bogut. But what do you think about tonight, Greg?
Well, 2 things here. Yeah, they're without him, but they play better at home, and Atlanta's not playing good on the road. You know, they're not, and they're a very poor team on the road in the playoffs. If you go back and check their records, they were defeated 107-89 the other night there, Jarvis. And I make this line in this game, Milwaukee, almost 2.5 points. Call it 2, you know, like just about 2.3. So say 2 points. So you're getting some line value with the home dog here. They've got Atlanta at -2. I'll watch if this line goes up to 3 or something. I may bite.
Okay.
You know, I look for a 5 disparity minimum. I like 6. So I lean to the home team. I have an opinion to the home team in this spot. and a lean to the over.
If Greg makes any official plays, they'll be posted on BetRepublic.com. Have one play for you in baseball today. Boston is up in Toronto. Jays coming back home after a 3-game set down in Tampa Bay. Jays were 2 overs, 1 unders in Tampa Bay, but if you bet the under in the first 5 innings, there was 1 over, 2 unders. The only over coming in Friday night's game when they exploded against Matt Garza, who'd been having a great start, for 4 runs in the top of 1. Don't expect to see that against Beckett. You look at the score in the top 5 of those innings in Tampa Bay. Toronto 5-1, Tampa Bay 2-1, Tampa Bay 2-0. Final scores, 11 runs in Game 1, 12 runs in Game 2, 6-0 yesterday Tampa. Do you see a common theme? Yes, the Blue Jays bullpen can't pitch. Their hitters can't work. Late in the game, they get in trouble, but they've got Evelyn on the mound tonight. Yeah. He's been having a good start. So Beckett's been solid.
Exactly. You're hoping for 5 good innings from him.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with Greinke pitching for the Royals. You know, if you want to bet, you've got to take them under the same type of situation with him pitching because the bullpen sucks wind.
Exactly.
I like your play tonight. I'm going to follow your lead on this.
Right, I like it, Greg. Well, these two teams' first meeting of the season for these division rivals. Last year, in their first 5 games, they produced 1 over, 4 unders. I like an official play on Toronto and Tampa Bay, staying under 5 runs in the first 5 innings, minus 115. That's it for it. Book it, you guys. Good luck to that tonight. For everyone at BetRepublic.com, I'm Jarvis Symes.
And I'm Greg Dempsey.
We'll see you next time. Good luck.